All right, so management style or goals. My biggest goal is to change the management style. Uh, any good manager knows that he doesn't always have the right idea, that he's got to have good people under him to help him achieve goals. All right, as we know, we make a contractor look good. Contractor doesn't make us look good. If we do a good job on the job, then guess what? The contractor is going to look good, and we know that. Okay, it's done on the ground floor, not at the top in the penthouse. So the reality is that my management goal is to ask for the best ideas. I'm a very inclusive kind of person. I ask for feedback all the time. I'm a very hard worker. Anybody who knows me, it's almost 9 o'clock at night right now, and I'm doing this video for probably the 15th time to try and cover every issue as quickly as I can. So to get that point across is what I'm saying is that we need to include the membership's opinions in how things are done, and that's what I don't feel that we have right now. I want to ask the board to sit down and look at our retirement and say, is this an acceptable change that we're going to make? We're not going to go from John Hancock, because a couple of people got together and said this is the best idea. All right, we're going to put it in front of the membership then and say, well, this is the ideas that we like, and this is the reason we think this is the right choice. Same with the healthcare. The healthcare is obviously, as I talk in that video, something that should be put in front of the membership. Now, regrettably, I don't know if that decision is going to be made before I become business manager, but I truly believe that the membership should have a lot of say. I've talked to people even in other unions, like the Tin Knockers. I had a conversation today with Tin Knockers, and it was amazing that they didn't feel much different than the people in our local did. So, amazingly, we can work together. We've just got to set that management style and goals. So the 5-year plan will set those goals, and there will be more goals added to that in that 5-year plan as we come up with them and develop them and figure out which ones are achievable in a reasonable amount of time. Let's get everybody back to work. We can't ask for better than 1.6% raises like we got last year. And by the way, it was 1.6% when you look at our total package, which is what our raise went into. 1.6 is pretty bad for an industry like ours, but it's what it was because we're not controlling the work and we're getting less and less of it. And until we get full employment, we can't ask for better raises that will help up our retirement and help our health care and help our paycheck. So we've got to get those things in line. Now, another aspect of that is I didn't ask anybody to run for me. And the reason I didn't ask anybody to run with me, I should say, is because I didn't want to pick somebody who was popular. I wanted to, after I'm elected, pick the person who's going to fit the position. Now, I have about 5 or 6 people that I think would probably be good choices. Now, those people will be looked at by the e-board and the membership, and I'll get feedback as to whether they think these people are acceptable. Now, I think all 5 or 6 people, I keep saying 5 or 6 because I'm not sure about one in particular, whether I'd want to put his name up. I would also ask people to put their own name up. But the reality is one of them doesn't even come to union meetings, but I think he'd actually be a very good referral agent. He's intelligent, he's very detail oriented, he's good at technical things, he's very organized. He would actually make a very good referral agent. But would the membership be willing to accept me putting somebody in that position who, quite honestly, doesn't come to union meetings and isn't all that heavily involved? Now, he does actually do some things off to the side that the membership doesn't see. But again, would the membership be okay with that? So that's the kind of management style I have. I want to change the style and the goals that we achieve. We got to have goals. We've got to have very aggressive goals and do everything we can to achieve them. So that's the kind of person I am. That's what I'm looking to change. And other locals are changing it. A lot of other locals, as I'll keep saying, I'm not doing anything, I'm not proposing anything that other locals haven't done around us. Okay, now obviously huge locals, members don't feel like they have much say, but the locals are very large. It's hard to have much say when you have 2,000 members in a local or 3,000 members in a local or even 1,000. We have 492. And actually, if you look at apprentices and journeymen, we have 424 or so. So the reality is it is a little bit easier to talk to everyone. I will have a truly open door. We will discuss things. And talk to the people who know me really well. I can't name them because I don't want to make, put people's names out there. But the reality is, the people who know me really well know that I'm the kind of person that always asks for other people's opinions. And again, it's made me very successful in my life. Thank you very much.